Welcome, ED 5332 Educational Research. My name is Dr. Jennifer Miller Ray, and I have the privilege of serving as your course professor this semester. I love educational research, and I feel like this will be a very beneficial course. It is a great way to kick off your leadership certification. As you know, TEA has revamped the principal certificate, and part of earning your certificate requires action research actually in the field. And so the purpose of this course is to introduce you to action research. And so everything we do in this course will be very meaningful to you because you have a really wonderful opportunity to not only lead collaborative change in your district that could be transformational. You have the opportunity to revamp methods and really use data to in a new way that can really help students in your area. So I look forward to working with you this semester. It is an intense course, but I really think that the outcomes, the learning outcomes will be great for you this semester, something that you'll carry through as you move into a leadership role. Okay, so the purpose of the welcome video is to really talk about the layout of the course and to review the syllabus. So notice here we have an announcement section. I communicate weekly through announcements, which I email to you. But when you log into Blackboard, the first thing you're going to want to do is check out the announcements piece. You'll notice then you'll have a My Grades link and a help link, which takes you to Blackboard help for students. This is a great resource so that you can troubleshoot issues that you may be having without having to contact Sul Ross. You might have a faster response if you do that. Okay, then you have the notifications feature that you can look at. And then I'm going to really take some time to go over course information. Here's where you're going to find the syllabus, the virtual office, and the start here. So let's go over the syllabus. Okay, here you're going to see a link to our Spring 2019 syllabus, the welcome video, which is this video here, and your required textbook. So we have a new textbook this semester that we didn't have last semester. It's called the Literature Review because you will be writing a literature review this semester. The Literature Review, 6 Steps to Success. This is a great book. I still use this book today. It's on my shelf, this is something that you should easily be able to find, hopefully in our bookstore, but if you can't find it there, I know it is in Amazon. I checked, but that's something that you will need. And then the Action Research, this is one that is in the bookstore by Mertzler. This is what we will use in our first module, so that is something that you'll need pretty quickly. And then the Data Analysis for Continuous School Improvement 2017, which is also available in the bookstore and in your APA manual. So when reviewing the syllabus, the course syllabus, you'll see here my office hours, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays, contact information, and then a description of our course. I need to tell you there will be one virtual class meeting. That meeting will be early next week. I'm going to get the information out to you soon. So in fact, I think that's going to be, look at the course calendar. Class meeting is going to be on Sunday, January 27th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm choosing Sunday evening because many of you might be coaches, you might have very busy lives on Monday or Tuesday, so I'm going to honor that, but I am going to ask that you try to attend this Sunday. I will send out a link later on in the week. This is a mandatory meeting because we will be discussing in the meeting all the information that you will need to know in order to begin your research. So I will be in contact with you a little bit later in the week about that meeting. You will use Blackboard, so you'll need access to a computer with web internet access and a microphone. You don't have to have a webcam. If you want a webcam, that's great, but also there's phone access. So I will send out information about that a little bit later. So that will be important, and that will be recorded. So if something comes up and you can't make it, please send me an email. I will be sharing the recording of the meeting. These are our performance center goals and learning objectives. You'll want to review those and how those align to the Texas Principal Competencies, which are the new competencies on the new exam. And here are the textbooks again. Also on the syllabus, you'll see all the assignments and grades. So our first day of class again is tomorrow, January 22nd. But then you'll have an orientation meeting on Sunday evening. And then we also have 4 quizzes that you will take this week for the first 4 chapters of the Mertzler book. So that is there as well. And that'll be due on January 28th. And so we'll talk more about Module 2 as we move forward, but you'll have some information on, that I'll provide at the end of the week about Module 2. So really we kind of hit the ground running because there's a lot of information that we cover in this first week. You will be, I think it's just easy to do it one step at a time, but you can look at the different assignments here. The course is broken into 5 modules, and we work up until May 13th. We will take a construct test at the end of this semester that is very closely aligned to the Texas Principals exam. And that construct test you do have to pass in order to move on with the program, but we'll talk more about that at a later date. And then you see the grading policy that's here. And the ADA information. Okay, there's our textbooks. And so after you've done that, you're going to want to go to modules. And here in modules, you'll see information regarding the different assignments and the due dates. And so you'll start with Module 1. And your first assignment is reviewing the PowerPoint. So if you don't have the book, you can look at the resources that are posted here. And I did provide the PowerPoints, and you can use those. But then we have the quizzes, which I will open up tomorrow. And then you have our tutorials and some reading materials and the improvement, a lecture to watch with Dr. Schlosser on the change process, and then a change process quiz. So that's your first week. So I'll be posting another announcement later on in the week to talk about Module 1 because there's a lot there. I do look forward to collaborating with you this semester, and I wish you the very best. And my door is always open, and good luck.